Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Kyle Hendricks. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place.
That swings, deep drive, left field, bangs off the wall. Oh, he throws it away. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Oh, that's just an unacceptable error right there. Just kind of lackadaisical in getting it back into the infield, and there's really no excuse for that. Turned a simple single into a runner in scoring position now.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton at the plate. Gavin Lux. That's ripped. Base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and the Dodgers have the lead. 1-0.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. That's a hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. And they take a 2-run lead. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Bellinger going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some
dives, and he can't hang on to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So 1 out with 2 aboard, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. That's smashed towards center. Balls it in, and there's 2 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Number 33.
So first and second with 2 outs. And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to Swanson. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the. Back here at Wrigley Field. And starting this one, Big Tyler Glasnow.
He touched the 9th inning his last time out. Really wanted the complete game. Didn't get it, but he did get the W. They'd love to see him pitch deep into this one again.
So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. Glasnow ready and deals.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Ground ball right side and foul ball. The pitch. Bounce to third. Muncy sends it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And here it comes. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Cody Bellinger now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Suzuki, the runner at second with one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Ground ball to the right side, and he takes it himself for the out. Here's some real power at the plate. Patrick Wisdom, outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The Dodgers up by 2 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swings and misses, and that will end the inning.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
Second inning set to go. And here is Teoscar Hernandez. That's in for a strike. Hendricks. In his 10th season, he features a changeup, a sinker, a four-seamer, and he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Hits the fence, makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. What a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
Here's Jason Hayward. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it one-hops the wall. On a second, but he's in there, safe. And a run comes in to score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. And that one hammered. That ball's carrying. And that one is gone. A gigantic blast. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip.
They put a good swing on it, but the box score might want to credit the win for that home run. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
And now here is Gavin Lux. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. They go back to back. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 6-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
The new pitcher in the game, Drew Smiley. He's into the game with the bases empty. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That one ripped. Into the bleachers and gone. That one felt good. Third home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 7-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. When he first joined the league, the Angels batted him 8th, and he wouldn't hit on days he pitched. Singy, do you remember? Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one is off the top of the wall. And that's a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way. But well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
So man aboard. Muncy digs in. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. The Dodgers up big in this one here at the top of the second. Hammered, base hit. Here's Ohtani flying around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 8-0. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. That'll fire up the dugout, make that 4 homers in the inning. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Keegan Thompson. This is his third time out this year. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. He's 0 for 1. Liner caught at second.
That ball was ticketed for right center field all the way, but not so fast, the second baseman says. Leaps up into the air and brings it down. Some nice hang time as well when he was up there.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Still only one out here in the inning. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. They are unloading here their 5th homer of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 11-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
1 out, base is empty. Jason Hayward steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Line drive, base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Mookie to hit. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away.
Back-to-back singles. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And now, Gavin Lux. That one is absolutely belted. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's already homered in this game. That one ripped right center field. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add on. It's 14-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by
Mark Leiter Jr. gets the call from the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A massive home run. And they tack one on the board. It's 15-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And now it's Max Muncy. And that one finds its way through. So the inning is still alive with Will Smith coming to the dish.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
2 outs, runner at first. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. He's already homered here in this one. Hit hard, that gets through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The center fielder, number 33.
Here's the center fielder, James Outman. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Bangs off the wall. Run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow. And that's a 2-out double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That was blasted to the moon. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 19-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Julian Merriweather.
Number 66.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously.
Bellinger brings it in for the 3rd out. And it looks like it's time to adjust the difficulty setting. Wow, what an inning. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. Dodgers lead it 19-0. Back here at the friendly confines. And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
And the pitch. And that one hit to first. He'll do it himself. One up, one down. Ian Happ up to hit. This one in the air center field. He's there. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the third baseman, Christopher Morel. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Hayward drifts towards it, tries to make the play, but it's foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
The pitch. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And the leadoff man aboard. Well, let's get a better feel for that rocket by diving into the numbers with StatCast. Singy, he didn't miss it.
No, clearly not. I mean, he launched that ball at 118 off the bat, and that's just ridiculous power. You know, very few guys can hit a ball as hard as he just did right there.
Now at the plate, Gavin Lux. That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. It's 22-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Here's Shohei Ohtani, Mervis. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's Muncy to hit. 3 for 3 with 3 singles.
Max Muncy.
Line drive, caught.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Line drive, Adam in center field. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Here at Wrigley Field, as we go to the last of the third. Now the Cubs catcher, Yan Gomes. Here comes a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Inside.
And the slider just misses. And that one a little bit high.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Out there to center. Outman in position. And there's one down. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Matt Mervis. Pop up here, third base side, sizing this one up. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away. Here's Nico. Horner. That's in for a strike at 95, 0-1. And that one is inside ball 1. The Cubs with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of the third. Outside. This to third, Muncy. That ends the frame. And we're back. And now the center fielder, James Outman.
Number 33, James.
The pitch.
Outman.
Strike 1.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name. Couple of hits in a row for him here. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Out to short, into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And here is Jason Hayward. Ripped on a line to center. Nabs it. Throw over to first. Mervis takes it to the bag. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And now it's Mookie Betts. 4 for 4. He singled 3 times and hit a homer. Now a screamer into the outfield. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. Ready to go. Bottom 4. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. That's in there. Strike 1.
Oh, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
The 0-2. And they'll do it again. Kicks and deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And the right-hander deals. The other way. Makes the grab, one away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Bellinger takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Next offering is in for a strike.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before his starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. It sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
He handles it himself. Already two gone here in the home fourth. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's a big power threat. Patrick Wisdom. And there's the strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
The batter, number 7.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Righty to the plate. Good eye right there. The Cubbies with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Outman drifts towards it, brings it in, and that will end the inning. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Yency Almonte
gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wastes no time there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Stepping in, Freddie Freeman. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
That's long gone. Another homer. His 4th home run of the game. It's 24-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Digging in, Shohei Ohtani. Dives. What a play.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. Hard hit right side. Steps on first for the out. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Home half of the 5th coming up. Back here at Wrigley Field, leading off, Ian Happ. Nice curveball for a strike. Cubs made Ian Happ a 1st-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a Gold Glover. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Morel.
Christopher Morel digs in now. Top of the zone for a called strike. And that one a little below the knees. And 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Yan Gomes. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Line drive. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. Base knock right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. The ball absolutely jumped off the bat on that swing. Kind of made my eyes light up. And the data we're getting doesn't disappoint in the slightest. 116 miles per hour exit velocity. I tell you what, that will do the job.
Grounder might be 2. Horner tossed to second. How about that double play?
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Swanson fires over to first. They don't come any quicker. Back here at the friendly confines. Now it's going to be Matt Mervis. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Hernandez pulls that one down, and there's 1 down. Horner batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Ground ball right side. On the run, sends it over to first. Got him.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
2 down, nobody on. Fought off foul. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Here at Wrigley Field. And now it's going to be Mookie Betts. Almonte back to work. A dive. Nice stop. Gathers and throws. And they get the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Gavin Lux steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 25-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Hector Neris. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Freddie Freeman getting ready to hit. 4 out of 4 with 4 homers. That one hammered center field. Bellinger drop step going back. It bangs off the wall. And he's got a double.
I mean, come on, have a game. Put a great swing on that pitch to deep center field, and we knew it was going to be close, but just not quite enough. And I'm sure a few of his teammates might be yelling weight room at him right now, but he should definitely feel good about that one.
1 out, runner at second. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Smoked on the ground to second. Horner over to first. And they get Ohtani for the out. Here comes Max Muncy.
Number 13, Max Muncy.
And first offering is fouled off. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. A massive home run. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 27-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
2 outs, nobody on. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ripped to short. Zips it across, and they get the out on Smith. And that is the third out of the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Cody Bellinger. Fastball for a strike.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
Ball to strike. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And 1 out now.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Close, but called a ball. And it's a ball and a strike. And strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2. Struck him out looking.
That right there will drive you crazy as a hitter. That pitch has no business being called a strike. It's definitely not what the pitcher was trying to do with the curveball in any count, let alone a 2-strike count. So the umpire right there, he's just rewarding a bad pitch.
On the ground to the left. Zips it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. And he deals. In for a strike. 0-1. Neris, in his 9th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. That was blasted to the moon. 3rd home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 28-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Adbert Alzolay.
73.
And next for L.A., Teoscar Hernandez. On a line, base hit. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single.
All over that one right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And up next for Los Angeles, Jason Hayward. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Mookie Betts now. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. There's a swing and a drive. And it's into the gap. Runner from second scores as they add on, and they extend their lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third in to score. And the lead continues to grow.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman trying to do what no player has ever done at this level. He's looking for his 5th homer of the game.
I never thought I'd see this moment. I mean, this is unbelievable. This guy gets a chance to hit his 5th home run. Whether he does it or not, this next at bat's a pretty special one.
Bellinger makes the play. Runner tagging from third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. And they extend their lead.
Now designated hitter, Shohei.
Now here is Shohei Ohtani. And that one finds its way through. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Max Muncy at the dish. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now here is line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. And now James Outman. Liner, base hit. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
First and second, 2 down. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and the lead continues to grow. He's got the cycle into third with a triple. Some history here, and what a game he's had. Chris, you hit for the cycle, so you know what this is like.
It's a really cool thing to accomplish, especially when your team gets the W. And one thing that gets lost in this is that you had at least 4 hits in a ball game, and not a lot of guys can even say they did that in the course of their career.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And next for L.A., Jason Hayward. Base hit and a run in to score. And he boots it. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Mookie now. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The Dodgers up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ripped on a line. Bellinger makes the grab on the run. Back here at Wrigley Field, now the left fielder, Ian Happ. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Glass now still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, I think he's got to be feeling pretty invincible out there on the mound right now. I mean, he's got the shutout working so far, and even when he challenges these guys, he's getting away with it. That pitch right there really wasn't anything special, a hittable pitch, but he gets the punch out.
Line drive, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together for him. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
On the ground to third. Finds its way through, base hit. Coming home. The throw in. It's off the mark and he scores.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there. I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Got it by him for the K.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on.
To second, Lux, and that is the inning. Pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. All set to start the 9th in this one. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux. Alzolay back to work. That's hard hit in the line. Bellinger makes the grab, and there's one away. So digging in, Freddie Freeman.
Oh yeah, Boog, he's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that.
Mervis. There's one.
He's out.
And it's a double play to end the inning. So bottom of the 9th, and now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. First pitch swinging.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Righty delivers. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Lined, and that's a base hit. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
But a guy's got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Base is empty, 1 away, and the batter will be the shortstop, Dan. And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Alex Vesia.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Just missed. That's in there. And it's 1-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Five foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So it's their last chance in this one. And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. Foul ball. And now the lefty. That one hammered left field. That's back. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take game 1 of the series on the road.
So they break into another level with this win streak at 10 now. I think the key is to maintain the focus, because you can have this motivation to get to double digits and then have a letdown. They've got to try to just put out all the distractions, turn off the sports highlights, and come back out here and play baseball the way they've been doing it in the next game.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.